Hello, everybody. I appreciate the fact that you're here. And what I am going to do is a review. I've been building a software platform for 7 years now, which is crazy. I started this in 2015, and it was an idea that was born out of a sort of mind-wandering exercise that happened when I was doing a trip home from Disney. And I wanted to show you the progress that I've made on the YouTube channel. You probably have seen me on YouTube. I'm Professor Dave Maslach. It's the R3ciprocity Project. And I wanted to just give you an update on everything that has been going on. And I wanted to actually say thank you and to thank everybody that is participating and helping out in various different ways. It is amazing to have you part of this project, even if you just share and follow and do those kind of things. So what have we actually been, first of all, what I want to do is cover what we actually have built on the platform this year, and then go into, the progress that we actually made, sort of actual outcomes that we've actually made. All right, so in terms of building the platform, we've done a ton of stuff. We put out a lot more content in terms of helping you out. But more importantly, on the platform itself, R3ciprocity, the E is written with a 3. I'm trying to build a system to create non-rejectable research papers and grants. And I think that this is a really valid thing to actually do. And what we've built into it, we have a lot more artificial intelligence and machine learning stuff that was a hot topic this year. And the reason why, we were using a lot of the OpenAI software so that we can build in and do things that you can't do using OpenAI, or that's actually difficult to do. So we have the ability to cluster across papers. You can see the progress that you've actually made in sort of graphical form. It's super interesting stuff. We have paraphrasing that we built into it this year, suggestions for titles, that all of this kind of stuff is really cool. Now what we're doing, and what we sort of the final push of this year for the last couple months, is trying to work on a community leader page so that you can get work done in sort of group forms, and so you can look across multiple papers and multiple research projects that you've been working on as either a classroom educator or as a conference organizer. So you can see across them, it'll organize these different papers, and so you can bring these people in and create a group within that particular group, within the particular system. So I think that's super cool. That's probably going to come out in a month or so as we've been working on that. So I wanted to especially thank @Drive. It's the development agency that I've been using. They're based out of India, and they've been very great to work with. Super, it's challenging with the sort of barriers and geographic barriers, but I've been very proud of what they've actually done. And they, it's just really fun to actually work with them. Okay, so that's the platform. I encourage you just to go on to it. Oh, and we have just about reached 4,000 users that are on the platform itself, that have logged on and that are on the sort of community on the platform itself. So thanks so much for all of you who have done that, and I appreciate it. And I think we can do a lot more. I can't wait to get to 10,000. I think we will actually get there. Absolutely. So I wanted to show you some of the stuff on YouTube in terms of this, and I've been doing videos very diligently. I have thousands of videos out there at this moment of trying to help you out in various different ways, and looking for all the angles so that you have confidence and you can do some really wonderful things, and that you just feel okay with doing a lot of the stuff that we actually do. Nobody else is doing this kind of stuff. A lot of it's very depressing or negative, and hopefully, there's a mix of the sort of nature of, doing research, but also there's a mix of, not only the negative, but doing well with it as well. So, just a lot of encouragement. That's ultimately what you need, because these projects are really, really long. So 7 years, right? Like that, this is a project that I've been working on for 7 years, and this is just starting. That's where I want you to sort of see. So I want you to sort of see all of the progress that we've made over the years and the gradual growth that you actually see. And so in the last year, it's actually been a bit of a decline in growth, and I'm not worried about that. I think that there's some more competition that's out there, and that's wonderful. And I encourage people to do that. And if there's anybody that thinks that there's sort of competition, I encourage you just reach out and talk to me. I don't really necessarily view you as competition. But you can see, so there's like 3,600,000 views, which is crazy, from people all around the world. 100,000 watch hours, which is insane. So I guess I've been viewed a lot. Number of subscribers, we're just past 17,500. Maybe that will double this year. I don't know. In terms of growth, it has, again, it's slowed down. So negative 5% growth this year, but I'm okay with that. I'll take it. That's still doing pretty good. That's like 100,000, over 50,000 views to 100,000 views a month. Which I'll take it. That's all right. Thank you, by the way. That's super fun that you're actually part of this, and you can see what it's about and see how slow and steady it actually is. And I just want you to know, like, hey, it's totally normal to go through all of this stuff. So other things, in terms of analytics on the blog, I have a blog. I need to actually put more stuff on there. But so the analytics here are a little screwy for both the blog and the website itself. The reason is that Google has changed their analytics structure. I think it's all because of this whole privacy thing in the last little bit that has been going on in the last couple of years, GDPR and all that kind of stuff being compliant. So they changed their analytics. Oh, somebody just popped on. Cool. So on the blog itself, you can see I'm getting a couple hundred visits a day. I don't know what this is per week. 1,000 visits per users per week, which is super cool. Actually, we changed the server right here, so this died off, but it's back up in normal again. That's what happened there. So we changed to a Linux server. But you can see there's general, changes. Summertime lull, of course. Much of the stuff has to do with education. But you can see generally, a general pattern of, doing okay with this, what you'd expect. And again, analytics changed, but you can see a general pattern in terms of growth this is on the website. This is on the actual platform, which all of this effort has to do with sort of getting people to go onto the platform and take a look at it and interact with it. And hopefully my ultimate goal is just make your life easier. So if you know of ways, or if you have suggestions, reach out to me. I'll just program those in, or I'll get the developers to program in those suggestions to make your work easier as much as I possibly can and make it as reasonable as I possibly can. I'm sort of viewing myself as the Walmart, I guess, of doing these things. But whatever. I'm just trying to be helpful in trying to sort of make your life easier. But you can see per week, like 200 visits per week, which is, not bad for a website. If you could sort of see the growth over time, it's slow and steady. And then I expect maybe next year I'll have 250 per week, and I'll be happy with that. And I think that would be a reasonable expectation. I want you to sort of think about this. And this is with what I've been building and what I've been doing. I want you to sort of take the lesson from this, is that your expectations and where you're going to go and what you're going to do is often much higher than what you can possibly do. And it's not because of you, it's because of the whole system of how actually everything works. And I want you to sort of take a step back and recalibrate and think about what is the worst possible case scenario, and that's where your expectation should be. So, if all of this collapses, I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to be happy doing this and having fun and hopefully building stuff that make your life easier, solving problems in many ways that I possibly can, and just making it an enjoyable process. I want to make The ultimate goal with the whole reciprocity project is to just make our life easier and make it more fun. And, look for ways that we can use tools, available tools, to make our life fun and interesting as researchers, as PhDs, as, scholars, as educators, as any number of different groups. How can I make our life easier? And how can I make our life just enjoyable and quirky and silly and fun? And not worry about the rest of it. Just focus on doing good work, and that's it. That's the ultimate goal. If I could do that, then that's fantastic. And if I can make you smile, if I can make you feel good about yourself, I'm going to try every single tactic in the book, so that you can just feel good and have a great day. So, anyways, Happy New Year's. I do appreciate the fact that you're here, and hopefully you got something from this. And if there's anything you need, just reach out. I'll try to do my best to program these things in. If I don't respond, there's just a lot going on. It's just busy, family life, all that kind of stuff. It's not because I don't want to be part of your life. It's just crazy. So bear with me. All right, take care. And a Happy New Year, and have a wonderful day. Bye.